Okay, I could not resist. Let's go again, because I'm awake and have slightly more energy. Alright, we're just gonna quickly run for the 10th again, just to be complete. Alright, no wasting any time, we're gonna get right into it. Attempt number 2. That's the wrong race. Hello, Julia. How are you doing? It is less hot at this time in the morning, so I thought, why not? I'm gonna do another one. I don't know if giving her a different color of hair is gonna give me good luck or bad luck. I feel like every single time I've changed the character, it's been bad in any run I've done, but we're gonna do it anyway. Let me just... I guess it doesn't matter if I start that timer. The timer is not really that important.
Well, look at the elegant Altima maiden. Where's your...
Did you send a picture of it?
Huh? Where's that?
You know I like to see plushies regardless of what they are.
You know, my time's almost up.
Okay.
Pretty soon I'll be free, and you'll still be stuck in this rat hole, waiting for your execution. So I don't know if I explained everything about this run. That's right.
I mean the obvious, it's damageless, hitless. I'm counting fall damage as a hit. I'm choosing not to do Sancrator skip because it felt a little bit cheaty. So we're doing the whole of Sancrator. We are still doing the Clavicus Vial skip because that's just precedent at this point. Maybe at some point I'll do one without it. And yeah, I did my first run like earlier, and only getting hit twice is pretty okay, I'd say.
What's this prisoner
And
doing
to be
here?
fair, it was really only getting hit once. The second hit I was kind of debating.
Never mind. Get that
Yeah,
door
basically glitchless with like a few addendums. We have to do some setup. Our bread and butter is going to be invisibility or shadow shape. So we're going to be doing a little bit of setup, but more or less, yeah. And Gino Machino was the first one to do this. He did it first try because it's Gino. He did things slightly differently because at the time.
Better not close this one.
At the time he did this run, I think it was like near the game's release. And obviously since then, like glitchless has had a lot of changes, so I guess it's slightly more optimized. Oh, nice. I do actually have time in this run to check things, sometimes. I'm just gonna be waiting on... Like, if I was really ballsy, I could aggro the blades, but I just feel like that would be such an easy way to get hit for not much gain.
Are you alright, sire? We're clear for now. Captain.
This doesn't concern you, prisoner.
Sorry, sire.
I could do the wall skip, but...
How could they be waiting for us here?
I don't want to risk the rats, like, zooming
worry,
up the stairs and
we'll
hitting
get
me.
you out of here.
They won't be the first to underestimate the blades. I'll take point. Let's move.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
Cool, there should be one more in here. Alright, so we want like we want enough for like over 1,000 gold, and that should be good. All 4 pushes, cool. Torch sheets don't sell for anything, so we don't need those. And yeah, the timer's in real time this time around, just because it's more there for if people are interested. Didn't really make sense to have it in IGT. We got 3 rats and a zombie. Excuse me? Excuse me? There should be one more in here. There it is. We're going to be using weight quite a lot here just to get our magicka back, because we're not going to have a lot of it. Because we're going to be casting invisibility at a point quite a lot. There should be 3 rats in here. Like, the tutorial's not too bad. Okay, apparently, I don't know how I'm hitting that wall. It's crazy. Hello, sir. I don't think I pick up anything here. I think I just take the gold. Yeah, this isn't much like shower thing in terms of interaction, because besides a few sections, I'm kind of like going slow to make sure I don't get hit. Right, where the hell? Okay, that was a little bit sketch. He's not usually behind there, but it's fine. The rat positioning is so fucked. That's a live one. I knew there was another one somewhere. This is way less friendly than the last time. They were all in like a line the last time. I don't want to walk over that fire that is technically does damage. So yeah, I got 007 First Light. Didn't realize that I could have been playing it, so I was like, you know what, I'll do one of these early, and if we get it, cool. If not, I'll be playing that after. Excuse me? What is going on with my flare spell? It's just like whiffing for no reason. Right, first priority here is get rid of this bloody goblin with the bow. Anything with ranged attacks, no like. This. Number 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll just kill the rats, just in case, even though I know they can't do anything. I am probably going to run this back on Master difficulty afterwards, just because I feel like that could be fun. And then I said in chat to someone else that I might do something different. I mean, the only thing that's been done is all main quests, so maybe I'll do like all guilds would be crazy and really fucking long, but it would be a bit of an achievement with all of the crazy areas you can get hit in there.
Protect the Emperor until help arrives.
Help? What did you think help will get here before more of those battles?
Here they come again!
We need to get the Emperor out of here.
For the Emperor! Take them down! Damn it, it's that prisoner again. Kill her. She might be working with the assassins.
I am hoping to be done with setup a little bit faster than last time. I was kind of meandering around because I couldn't remember who to buy stuff from.
Help us.
As you wish, sire.
Yeah, for once we actually get to like see them fully walk and hear like all the dialogue, because we're not
You shall follow me.
we're not aggroing them to skip their
Then we must part.
dialogue. There's some really goofy strats in this for sure. It's specifically at Dagon Shrine and for Mankar Cameron. It's so we're gonna kill all of these three guys, but we're not gonna take part in this fight through here. Because the guy on the right has
You handled yourself pretty
a
well.
ranged spell.
May as well
There.
stick close and let us
Just
do
keep
our
out of
job.
our
And that's like our worst nightmare is anything ranged, because it's
Not
a
much
Bethesda
fun.
game.
Oblivion!
They have aimbot.
The Emperor needs help!
If they fire at you, it's very likely you're just gonna get hit. So yeah, that guy over there. He's usually the guy that we punch in any percent. Are they all dead? Okay, cool. Yeah, I just did. Yeah. It's a pretty cool spread you got going there. See if these guys have any potions.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look.
You really can't push them as effectively as you can in the OG game.
We're almost through to the sewers.
They kind of just jitter around. But I'm still gonna do it.
Damn it! The gate is barred from the other side. A trap!
We should be good for this assassin. I've never had any trouble with this guy.
Let's go.
And we're not on like the French version of the game, which doesn't exist in Remastered. In the French version of OG, for some reason, the assassins that are out here are like way more aggressive and try and run and kill you. Whereas I don't think that's ever happened to me on
What's your call,
in this
sir?
game or in English.
They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life.
Watch your back.
Yeah.
Scum!
Yeah, for some reason, the other language versions just like straight up aren't available for
I can
this game.
Stranger,
Where's my move back in
you chose a
place?
No.
Rip
It's a
to the
spear.
Emperor. As per usual. Right, so really the only things that matter here are destruction and illusion, but we're gonna grab mercantile, security, sneak, speechcraft, just so we have some like extra bartering ability. So we're gonna be doing some selling. Very important thing, these staircases in sewers are my worst enemy, so I'm going to be approaching them carefully. I almost had an incident. We do want to kill the goblins here. The reason being is that, before he kills the Emperor lives in that case, but they just stay put in Dungeon 3 forever. Depending on when you do it, sometimes Glenroy will just die, but sometimes he lives as well. And also, Captain Renal, she also lives with the skips that we do. She's just permanently fighting invisible assassins and in Dungeon 1, which I don't know, is that worse than death? I don't know. that is a hitless split. Well, actually, they might not even be invisible. There might actually be enemies there. It's just that I've never like checked to see. But by doing the skips we do in any percent and glitches, we basically save everyone, even though the game doesn't realize it.
Can you spare a coin?
We got a few things we want to do and set up. First off, we just want to get some gold. I don't know if this woman's the best woman to go to. I just stuck to what I saw in Gina's video. There probably is a better merchant, but it really doesn't matter that much, just as long as we get like over 1,000. Like, I'm not going to spend time going to the Imperial City just to get like 100 extra gold. It's not that important.
You drive a hard an excellent bargain.
I don't know why I'm pressing R. That's not the same menu. It's been like 3 months.
That's
I don't think we need our lockpicks for anything, but I'm gonna keep on keep a hold of them just in case.
fine transaction. That's a you drive. That's
I think we're probably gonna be fine for gold when we sell the stuff in the Mages Guild.
Fair price.
Let's go naked the entire
That's a
run.
fair
Why not?
deal.
I think I did that last time.
Be
Just
seeing you.
sold literally everything. I'm gonna head over to the Mages Guild and we've got 2 spells we want to buy here. We want to power level Illusion to 50 so that we can cast our broken ass invisibility spell.
Hail.
Okay. She's not here, but it's fine.
If they're smart, we have. Please, I'm in desperate need of help, and I.
Yeah, pretty much. Like, once we get invis,
Good to see you.
we're mostly okay.
I'm.
You do still have to be
Can I
careful
interest you in
because
some of our
sometimes... Why is she not letting me...
Take care.
Oh, I didn't pick them up, that's stupid. Yeah, so we abuse Shadow Shape for most of it. There are a few sections that still require a little bit of, like, finesse.
Show up and lend a hand.
Especially the Oblivion
other
Gates and whatnot. And then, as I said, there's 2 strats for Dagon Shrine and Mankar. Mankar is really funny, because he would otherwise be impossible.
It seems that
Because he has a reflect damage and reflect spell. It's kind of like Clan Fears. Clan Fears are one of the worst enemies in the run. Because we can't attack them, because they will always do damage. We're definitely going to have plenty of money, I think. We're not going to have to worry about, like, being short.
I ran across a couple of mud crabs not long ago.
Nasty creatures.
So I don't think the woman that I'm looking for... Oh no, there she is. Is she selling stuff? She is not selling stuff. Let's wait like 3 hours. We want her and we want... I don't remember her name. I know what she looks like though. But yes, we want... Moonlight.
Find better price. Tell your friend. Be seen.
And this is going to be the spell that we spam to get up to 50, so we're just going to put this on 1.
You.
Eatery.
Oh, this is actually good, so yeah, it's just like a
Quality
couple
goods for
hours.
sale here. What can I interest? I appreciate.
Yeah, we have
Good
plenty
day.
of gold, for sure. Alright, we're gonna go to Skingrad and pick up our main damaging spell, which is Shock. I may have to stand still and do this at some point, it just depends how much I get up in the meantime, we will see. You're not selling stuff, I probably have to wait 2 hours.
Have a look around. You won't find better price. Another. Take care.
Okay, let me just put this on 2 and you on 3. Okay, and now we're gonna go kill him, bro. Definitely much faster setup than our first run, that's for sure. mean, if you wanted to be really cautious, you could stand, like, I guess here at the stone or something, but the problem with standing in the open world is that there's always a chance that a random enemy comes, or the conjurer who's part of spell tomes shows up and ruins your day. So I don't really want to do much, like, waiting around here. We're going to do it once in a second, just to get Magicka back, but... He didn't show up in my first run, but... Yeah, I mean, anything in this game is just... It's a Todd game, you know? You could just randomly take damage from nothing. It's always possible. So there should be 2 enemies outside Vindicil. Just gotta be careful, because Conjurers have ranged attacks. Oh, that's a scamp over there. Sometimes they're so hard to see on the lowest difficulty. I know there's one more. Oh. That was close. Okay. Rat. 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 That should be all the rats in here. There's usually a few in here though, and they can be in like any position, so we just gotta be careful. Okay, I think that one died on a trap. I'm always a little bit nervous about this, because when the trap's active, sometimes it hits you even when it shouldn't. I think we're good if we hug this wall. I feel like that's all of them. Yeah, okay, so we can wait, right? We want full Magicka for Umbra for sure. There she is. This is actually a really quick Umbra kill. I don't think she's as resistant to shock. I like kind of thought about a way that I could potentially route it into Glitchless, but we just wouldn't have the Magicka, I don't think, for it. Just wouldn't have enough. Be really careful of this trap on the way out. Okay. Again, I am always keeping my eye out for this conjurer that might show up at some point. It's never usually a good idea to assume that you're not gonna just randomly get attacked, especially in this game. Most of them. Like a lot of the... I mean, the thing is, like, we normally YouTube scrolls, obviously, in glitch categories, but for glitchless, the best ones are definitely Cold Touch and just your regular flare. Cold Touch is really good, especially for like finishing off enemies.
Great fortunes to...
But you just don't have enough Magicka to... Even if you take Destruction, you don't really have enough Magicka to make use of. And anything you add where like you have to go buy something is gonna add time to the run. And you're already on like a tight schedule in Glitchless. That's the other problem, is that you're on a tight schedule, so that the tomb in Path of Dawn is always available. And so any deviation from what we do has to account for that. And that's why it's super hard to reroute glitchless in this game. Like, everything really is kind of down to like a methodical, if you're on pace, you should be here at this time kind of deal. And like, even with the new route, I had to spend a lot of time figuring out the best way to get stuff to happen at the right time. Just gonna pop my... and we're gonna level up. We're gonna be visited by good old Lucian LeChance from the Dark Brotherhood, because for some reason number of counts is... I guess we did murder her. I guess we did actually murder her.
You sleep.
It's, I think it's only one level in this, but...
Your path is clear. Send Rufio.
The extra
his
willpower
death.
and stuff is
The Dark
nice.
Brotherhood will embrace you as family.
Okay. We're at 42. I'm just gonna... Before I go, I'm gonna boost a little bit to like 45 or something. I'd better to do it here and just know I have access to the spell than do it when I'm like in combat or something, so... Shouldn't take too long. The spells... Well, I can't remember what it is, but it's good enough. I mean, we're already at 44. Can't speak. Yeah, I know, right? Sometimes there's an outfit in the first Oblivion game, but I feel like it would be too risky to try and pick it up. This is gonna be my thing, yeah, I guess. Just do I get to claim that this is a no armor run as well? Since technically that's what I'm doing. Does that count for this game? Yeah, like, we could be doing this on the way to the gate, but I'm just gonna do it here. Whether we do it now or on the way doesn't really make much difference. We're almost there already anyway. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Although there are people who like try to add extra qualifiers to the runs, and it's like no hit. It kind of implies deathless as well, but obviously deathless you could do. Like every no hit run is a deathless run, but deathless obviously isn't no hit, so. If you're doing no hit, you're kind of doing that run as well. You're doing a lot of things at once, to be honest. We're almost there. Be like a couple more casts. Yeah, there we go. Now we can use our spell. Yeah, there is that. So like I said, in Elden Ring and things like that, fall damage doesn't count as a hit unless it kills you. But in this game, I'm just taking it as... No, it means if I take any fall damage, that is getting hit. Because I want to do it damage less. Because there is a difference, right? Like, no hit could technically mean, like, it doesn't count self-damage, but damage less kind of implies that you're not taking any damage. So...
Stand this. We'll take care.
We're gonna let them deal with these scamps. There should be 3 scamps here. And although it's a bit slow, I like to do this because otherwise these scamps will be here on the way out. And it's just like a really easy way if you forget to get hit. It's not like it takes them to it. Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm gonna have to, like, write the rules and stuff into, the description, I think. Just so that... Because everyone's a little bit weird with these runs of, like, actually, it wasn't no hit because, you walked through this thing that does no damage. You know, you gotta be clear. Or it doesn't count because I made up a rule. So, I don't know if this is true. If I get hit because of this, it's me trolling. But these two scamps, right? They run out. But I don't think they actually are on the outside.
Thank you, Captain.
But if I get hit because of that, I'm absolutely trolling. Could always just make sure I've got a cast ready. I don't think we're going to bother killing these guys, we're just going to try and run past them. We don't want to be in aggro when we go through a cell, because when we go through a cell, our spell deactivates. Okay, good. I don't want to get hit by that guy's crossfire. We are just gonna kill him because, again, we don't want enemies to aggro and follow us through. Alrighty, so there shouldn't be an enemy immediately through here. So we can actually wait to get our magicka back. I'm gonna kill that guy, just to be sure. There should be two enemies in here. We want to stay away from the traps. I think one of the scamps is dead to the trap, but... Never mind. I'm glad I spotted him. We're waiting to get our magicka back. We don't really spend time getting like potions or all of that. We want to get ourselves out of aggro and then wait. And because we want to just have as much usage of our spells as possible. Don't want to end up in a situation where we have no magicka and there's things chasing. That's the easiest way to get hit. This guy's nice because he doesn't attack you immediately. He goes to start dialogue with you. What a nice fellow. And like, there's no point casting it if we know we're going to be immediately activating a door. So like, I'm not going to bother casting until we go through here. Alright, slightly dodgy trap time. Come on, dude. Jesus Christ, I fucking hate that thing. actually not sure. I don't think so. But I could be wrong. Like, there's definitely that kind of thing in Elden Ring, of course, but... No outfit, sadly. I'm gonna spam this anyway, just in case for whatever reason there's scamps out here. Yeah, okay, so those two scamps that run are just props then. They're not... They don't actually go outside the cell, they're just props. Right, we have allies, which means that we can... Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't think there's anything like that in this game, but I could be wrong. I don't think there's anything that does that kind of thing. So because we have allies, we're just going to sit here and let them do it. Also, we can split that as a hit. As a no-hit, rather. Hit is a bad thing. No-hit is what we're trying to do. Yeah, I think it is safe. There's a lot of things like that in Souls games. Like, depending on the type of run you're doing, it either counts or doesn't count. Like, it would be really hard with some things in Elden Ring if you were, like, counting the roars or whatever that just kind of, like, below you to the side, which are so stupid, by the way.
If you mean the
Oh, you're not the captain, I'm stupid. Alright, wait on one time. This is relatively straightforward. Now make sure we talk to him first or we'll get bounty. We're just gonna let them do it. Yeah, the knockback is usually considered a hit, which I guess makes sense. It's the same rationale I'm using for, like, fall damage count in this one. It's like, technically you have taken damage. I think the reason for that in, like, Elden Ring and Souls games is there are some places where you need to take fall damage. Like, to get to places. But in this game, we don't need to do that. Like, there's no requirement to do something that results in fall damage. We can get everywhere safely.
I'll take the one on the right.
Die, unbeliever!
Parry and strike.
I could get involved in this fight and make it quicker, but
Dagon will welcome your soul in oblivion.
we're just gonna let Martin and Joffrey deal with it.
Who are they? Watch out, there may be more of them!
You are weak.
Stand
but
ready.
the gods you pray.
There we go. Good job, guys.
Martin, we should get moving.
I'm gonna wait for them because I got the soft block my last run. Like, when the gate closing cutscene, as in, like, when it's closing, you jump down a little bit and you skip it. Like, you skip the animation. Is that what you're talking about? I mean, I'd say that's a skip. Like, it feels like it's intended. Like, if you're closer to where the sigil stone, like, ends, it's supposed to do that, but the only reason I'm not doing it in this is because it's very easy to take damage when you fall off the edge. So I'm not bothering. Like, that would be such a stupid way to take a hit. Like, especially like if you're in the last gate or whatever and you've got past all the bullshit. And then you just get hit because you decide you want a 2 or 3 second time save that doesn't really mean anything. It means stuff in the speedrun, but not in this. We just want to get to the end of it. I'm gonna take like slightly different lines as well because it's very easy to take fall damage just from hills and stuff like that. We want to take out these bears that are coming up. Because I almost got hit by one in practice. There should be like 2 of them around here before the goblins. Maybe. Well, there's... Yeah, there are. No goblin on the left. Like right there. That almost was a hit right there. Bows be viable? Yeah, probably. Probably. I did like consider like poisons and stuff like that, but I feel like magic is just so overpowered. Like on novice anyway. In master difficulty, I'm not sure how I'm gonna deal with some of these. Yeah. I want to kill this guy actually. I'm gonna wait till I get another cast. I've kind of messed up my magic here, but... Alright, we gotta be real careful here. Okay, cool. Alright. This is really sketchy, guys. Can you, like... Can you go somewhere else? No, you don't see me. You don't see anything. Right, important thing here. You want to wait just a little bit so that we can get some magic back. I think we might be okay in this cell. I think this cell might be like a no aggro cell. Okay, that's good to know. So we can just run in here. I didn't know for sure, but it's good to know. There are some cells in this game that... Now that zombie, we really need to be careful of him because he's still going to be aggroed when we go for the next door, and it is not a no aggro zone, that one. So we want to make sure that we have a cast for going right for the door in case he decides to follow us. Let's just wait like a second or two to see. Fall in. I think we're okay. I don't think he decided to follow this time. A little bit scary. Okay, he didn't hit me, he missed. This is kind of not good, I've kind of messed up here. I didn't expect all of them to fall. we kind of got no choice but to YOLO this. Do I have any potions? Yep, that's exactly why I'm there. I just messed up my magic. We can do this though. We can save this. Just gotta be patient. I don't think I took a hit, by the way. I will check after. I don't believe I took a hit when I went past that guy. I didn't hear the oof sound, so I'm gonna assume we're okay. Yeah, that was my bad for not waiting until I had a little bit more magicka. Thankfully they're slow. Okay, we got out of it. I believe we didn't get hit there, obviously, we can check. Oh, that was more complicated than it needed to be. Sometimes, but I haven't like really nervous about the way first person works. Oh, we got hit. Okay. He did reflect. That's really bad luck. I wonder if we should just avoid killing him. I didn't think that he would. Usually I kill him and it's fine, but he usually doesn't get a chance to do that spell. Okay, well, let's. We will we'll mark it, but I'm probably just going to reset. That was a really bad miss, Karkand. I kind of made a few mistakes there. Okay. We're just gonna reset that one. It's a shame. It's a shame, like it was really just like one mistake. Let's go from here again. Should I have? I don't think I have like a closer save, so.
Help! But can't buy the 9
Paradise awaits me.
I could use a hand here.
Lord Dagon will welcome your soul in Oblivion. I do not fear death.
Yeah, that was just unfortunate. I feel like we just avoid the guy because we have Warden's Key. The only issue with avoiding him, although that might only be true if you're in aggro. The problem with leaving them alive is sometimes when you go through load zones, they spawn because it's like a bug, like they pursue you for every cell. But we might be okay if we're not aggroed. I probably will just do that next time. That's the thing, like, I mean, I'm not as good as Gino is at, like, no-hit stuff, because this is literally the first game I've ever done it in, but, like, there's a lot of, like, especially in a game like this, like, luck involved in getting the run, for sure. But yeah, we're just gonna We're just gonna go again, I think. I feel like that wasn't really far enough to where I consider it like I don't have enough energy to do more. I feel like I want to go again, so I'm just gonna quickly just go through my settings, just in case anyone is curious. I don't think I filled the bottom of. Yeah. It's just like just hoping that you execute well and you don't get bullshit by enemies. Yeah, let's go again. Third time's the charm, right? But yeah, I'm gonna try leaping them up this time around.
Well, well.
Oh, that's wrong spell.
Look at the elegant Altmer maiden. Where's your dignity now, huh? Where's that famous high elf poise and bearing? You know, my time's almost up. Pretty soon I'll be free, and you'll still be stuck in this rat hole, waiting for your execution. That's right. I heard some of the guards talking. You're going to die in here, high elf. You hear me? You're going to die in here. Hey, you hear that? The guards are coming. For you.
Boris, lock that door behind us.
The setup went like quite fast though. I feel like it wasn't as bad, so.
We don't know that, sire. The messenger only said they were attacked.
No, they're dead. I know it.
The first gate isn't
What's
too
this
bad
prisoner
either in
doing
either
here?
city, just because
This
we can
cell is supposed
abuse
to be
the
off
AI helping
limits.
us.
Usual mix-up with the watch.
Never mind. Get that gate open.
This
Stand back,
Karkand is
prisoner.
definitely one of
We won't
the
hesitate to kill you if you get in our
dodgy
way.
No
ones.
sign of pursuit, sir.
Stay put, prisoner.
Good. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
You. I've seen you. You will
Please,
find
sire,
your
we
own
must
path.
keep moving.
Take care. There will be blood and death before the end.
Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
This doesn't concern you, prisoner.
I do, yeah.
Protect the Emperor.
Are you all right, sire? We're clear for now.
Captain Reno?
She's dead. Sorry, sire, but we have to keep moving.
How could they be waiting for us here?
Don't know, but it's too late to go back now.
Yeah.
Don't worry, sire. We will get you
Nightmares
out of here.
indeed.
They won't be the first to underestimate the blades. I'll take point. Let's move.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
He was hiding. Yeah, just stay there, do nothing. I mean, like, if you wait upstairs in Dungeon 2, the Emperor like refuses to move until you arrive. You know, destiny and all that. The fate thing, not the streamer. Just have to clarify that. Oh, you are dead, okay. Whoa, countdown, buddy, holy shit. Maybe we could keep some of them. I just, oh god. Alright. I don't like this. Alright, there. I mean, we could keep some of them, it's just, you know, we want to get as much gold set up. I've definitely, like, been okay with not having any, it's just... Gotta be, like, a little bit conservative with your use. I thought that guy was dead. Cool. Yes. Okay, I had to be sure I didn't take damage to that. I didn't hear a noise. Philly cheese dips. Cheese chips, sorry, with jalapeno cheese dip. I mean, that sounds good. That sounds good to me. I don't think we need anything else in here. Alright, let's get rid of the bow guy. Cool. Two, three. Nice, Petra.
Protect the Emperor until help arrives.
Help? What makes you think help will get here before more of those battles?
Here they come again!
We need to get the Emperor out of here.
think that
Damn
was
it,
all
it's
of them.
that prisoner
Let me
again.
take a look around.
Get her. She might be working with the assassins.
No, she is not one of them. She can help us. She must help us. They cannot. How? I've this kind.
As you
Got what?
wish.
Sign was going further for a second.
You
Stick
handled
close
yourself
and let us
pretty
do our
well
job,
back there.
and you'll be
Just
all right.
keep out of our way. Got it? Take them down!
Prisoner, help
Yeah,
the
for sure.
Emperor!
I mean, I like jalapeno cheese dip. It's pretty good. Can't say I've had it in a while, but it's good. All right, you guys have killed everyone. Good.
Not much farther.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look.
Advance pushing.
Looks clear. Come on. We're almost through to the sewers. Damn it! The gate is barred from the other side. A trap! They're behind us. Wait here, sire.
Wait here with the Emperor. Guard him with your life.
This one's
For the
mine.
Emperor!
I can.
Show me what you... Stranger, you chose a...
No.
Magic. Int willpower. Athletics. Destruction illusion, and then the rest of these don't really matter too much, but it's fine.
What?
That guy should be chill if no one else aggroes, but I'm not taking any chances. Okay, cool.
Have mercy. Just one call.
You'll always get a... I offer the finest goods and lowest prices in all Cyrodiil. You got a good... Let's see. good... You've a good price for a good customer.
The Akatosh symbol? Quite a bit. Quite a bit. It shows up quite a lot in this game as well.
A fine. You got a great deal there.
Slightly less gold than last time, but I feel like we're still gonna have plenty. But yeah, obviously it's in the Temple of the One, because that's Akatoshi's temple, and it's in the Kavach Chapel as well, because that was the chapel of Akatosh. You know, it was destroyed.
I'm in desperate need of help, and I think you're the only one that I can turn to.
We got...
Welcome. If you wish to talk, it is really no trouble at all.
So dumb that you can just take this stuff and sell it right back to her.
Potions and... You drive a hard... That's a good deal. A fine trap. That's a good... You got a good price. Thank you for your... Bye.
Hail.
I heard Ita...
Still. Farewell.
Yours?
Well met. Have a look around. You won't find better practice. Farewell.
Eat. Only quality goods for sale here. Goodbye.
We're zooming. It's just a light spell. We're just using it so that we can power level. But it's just a light spell. It might be hard to see because of the lighting in this game sometimes. But it is a light spell. At least I think it is anyway. Obviously it's daytime right now, so you can't really. They definitely made the light spell less intense than in the OG.
To you.
What? Only quality goods for
I
sale.
don't know why this guy sells at 8 PM,
How
but...
can I interest you? Come. You too.
Okay. I don't need to do this, but I mean, so let's get some levels out of the way here before we go kill him, bro. I'd like that, yeah. There's a speed thing you can do with reflect damage and stuff, where you can go like zooming across the map and stuff. It's used in OG 100%. I think it works in this game as well. But I've not tested it. It's basically like you summon the skeleton, you cast like a reflect spell on it, you hit it a few times, and then it reflects the spell effect back on you and you get like crazy speed. Like most things work in this game unless they're like related to loads and stuff like that. The text boxes too, yeah. Although we did find a way to do permakey despite it originally being thought to not be possible. How the fuck did that not hit you, man? I really don't like where this guy is, to be honest. Okay, that did hit him, I was gonna say. You know what? We'll wear some clothes for this one, right? We'll wear robes, alright? A little bit more presentable. Moon sugar, yeah. I'll pick up a couple of portions of sorcery just like off these conjurers, because there's not always conjurers that are here, but I guess if there are conjurers here, it's like a nice, like, little safety net if we run out. There should be one more left. Okay. Over here, buddy. Go. Now we just got the one enemy in this room and then we can deal with Umbra. She's at pre-fire. She had no chance. Yeah, exactly. Could never do shit like that. That play was crazy. I wonder if I'm gonna get that bug there when I cast Shadow Shape. There's sometimes a bug. Sometimes a bug where it like changes the appearance of the robe for some reason. Okay, I got really scared by my light spell. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like. I like absolutely got a heart attack because I thought that was someone casting a frost spell at me.
If you... We watch and wait.
We are done with setup again. Oh, that was the latest pop-up ever.
Now, waste no time. You must find...
Welcome.
Martin
Take care.
before the enemy.
Misleading Terraria. I will definitely go to stream, boo. Get rid of that bot for me, Jill, if you don't mind. There's so many of them these days. Thank you.
You sleep right.
Yeah, I do sometimes wish it would go a bit faster for sure.
Your path is clear.
There are a lot of animations in this game that, while they look better, are like really
We'll embrace
weirdly slow. Kind of like that's true of like the menus in general in the game as well. Yeah, I thought they got rid of like the bot population, but I seem to be getting more of them now. Yeah, it's like in like AMQ glitch or something like that. That screen at the top will never be clear, like the text. It will always say Sigma was consumed, intelligence drained the entirety of the run. I just feel like, why did they just let it spam it? Like, surely after a while you'd just be like, okay, we're not going to send the same message again. The person's obviously nuts.
Greetings.
Yeah, it would be a funny banner for sure.
Greetings.
I guess I'm just making this my like dedicated power level spot because I don't want to do it when I'm up at the gate. I just want to have my spell available. Gameplay.
Tidings, citizen. Go ahead.
Here we go.
Greeting.
On we go. Oh, where I was going for a second there. Yeah, I mean, for a run like this, like, I guess it wouldn't have to abide by the, like, the speedrun rules of capping at 60, although I am keeping it to those rules. But yeah, if it didn't, like, affect so much bullshit in the game, I'd go over 60. Just because it speeds up scripts, it messes with things, like, a lot of people don't know that that's still the case in this version of the game, but it's still the same engine underneath. And then that means that it's still got all the mess. Wait for the scamps to die.
What's the matter? Getting tired? Getting tired? You die!
Cool. I guess we know these scamps are a prop in here, so... Yeah, did you see that Unreal Engine 6 has been announced now? Very curious to see how that goes. Don't talk to me, buddy. But yeah, UE6 has been announced. I'm very curious to see if it, like, it's any better in terms of optimization. Well, we'll see. I mean, it's just, like I said, it's a double thing. Like, obviously, I still feel like it is on developers and stuff like that to try and optimize, but they could do with like debloating their stuff as well, of course. He's not facing, so I should be able to crouch in here. Yeah, not off the hook. Like I don't know. It's like I get why they use it. Like it makes sense, you know. It's a plug and play engine and all of that, and it has all of these nice things. But I feel like if you want your game, like it is possible, because like I would say E33 ran fine and wasn't too bloaty, so it's possible to do it. They just, I feel like maybe it's because they're crunched by like greedy publishers, and so they don't have time sometimes to do all of these. And for things like frame gen, like that's the type of thing that your suits would definitely want. Like I've got nothing against it in principle, but it's definitely been like hard pushed by all of these people that are like also got shares in in like graphics card companies and all of that. I didn't know Batman had frame gen. DLSS, I like DLSS in the sense that like it helps if you have a like from the concept of it helping you if you don't have good hardware. What I don't like is sometimes you like flat out need it for the game to run. Like you need some kind of tech like that for it to run like even half decent. That's what I don't like. It's fine in principle, it's just like the game should still run fine. Like, you shouldn't be seeing games where they've got like a 5090 or something and they're stuttering like fuck without it. That doesn't make any sense. And I feel like there are a lot of like misleading charts and stuff like that.
Over here.
Hate this trap. Yeah, like that, like that's my thing, is like I don't super get the point of like 4K but it kind of looks like crap anyway. At like the point of going up a resolution is to get the fidelity increase from it, so I don't know, like that I've always found a bit mad. Like I have just 1440p. I mean, I'm running at 1080 right now because I stream at 1080, but I've personally never been like, oh, I really need 4K. But if I was, it would be for that reason. Yeah, because like surely like if you're gonna do 4K anyway, like if you have a 4K monitor and stuff, like surely you have the specs to run 4K natively. I mean, I'm not talking about optimization, of course. Like optimization can be really bad, but surely you have the ability to run it. Like I know I couldn't run much at 4K. I'd probably struggle.
I just can't sleep.
Like I have a decent machine, but I definitely don't have that good a machine. Although I do still think that like my machine is still should be decent enough to run most things that it sometimes has trouble with because of bad optimization. I'm just really worried about like there's a couple of things I'm worried about like, with where we're going. I'm worried about like there's a rise of like subscription style things for PCs as well, and I don't know how I feel about that either. Like the fact that you're subscribing to have a PC, that just doesn't sound right to me. Yeah, I mean that's the thing. DLSS usually does look a little bit worse. It depends on like the game and how it's been implemented, like how the visuals are, but a lot of the time it does result in it looking a little bit blurry, and if you upscale, at least in my experience anyway, it seems a little bit blurrier. Like I'll have it on sometimes, like if I just want to squeeze extra frames, like if the point, like it's on in this game, I mean I don't have an NVIDIA card, I'm using FSR, but it's on, that kind of thing is on so that I can squeeze frames, but that's just because this game runs like dog shit anyway. Yeah, there's just like massive rise of like subscribe and you'll get a PC, and like on the surface, right, I get the point of it. You can't afford to outright buy like a 5K PC. That's cool. But I just don't know if I like the idea of like you not fully owning your that was almost bad. I don't know if I like the idea of you not like fully owning your
You cannot escape the master's division.
your PC. Where the fuck is he going? Martin, I'm gonna need you to kill. Jesus Christ, Martin, you don't normally take this long.
Only the chosen will survive the cleansing.
What's going on here? Jesus. Yeah, but that's the one I'm thinking of. There's a few other ones, but like I don't. The buy now pay later things I definitely don't like, because that is just like, yeah, you're just tying yourself to such a. I don't like that. But I was gonna say that I get the concept of a subscription for a PC in general, but I just don't know if I like it. I'm just someone who like really likes to own their own hardware. It's why I like to buy phones outright and stuff. I just like to know that I own the thing.
A little closer. I do not fear death.
And like we're already in an age of like 5 million subscriptions for other things. I don't want like every piece of hardware to then be like a rent scenario.
We should get moving.
Like I don't want every company to start announcing like, get the new, like, I don't know, PlayStation 9, buy now, pay later or some shit. I don't think that'll happen, but yeah, I haven't read much into that whole thing, but that's what I was thinking of. For sure. I definitely have my opinions on Sony, despite liking some of their first-party games. I have my issues with them as a company. I don't think any of them are very good now, though. Like, a lot of people say Xbox now because of like some of the changes, but I don't know. I'm not sure if I agree with that either. I feel like they lost being the value option with Game Pass a while ago when it was getting really expensive. I also just don't really get putting like the new COD game on it. Well, I do, but I still think to myself like that's still wild. Yeah, it's just like, I don't have a problem with those kind of subscriptions if they're cheap and they offer value. Like, Game Pass used to be okay because it offered quite a bit, and then it got really expensive, and so it lost that appeal. Don't see a goblin over there. Well, no, I don't do as much like console gaming these days. But I don't like that we're starting to like move there with PC as well. I mean, I guess we kind of did a while ago. I mean, Microsoft has so many problems, like, notwithstanding these things. So Microsoft... I feel like Microsoft gets let off the hook by, like, certain people just because they're in so many spaces, like, besides it. But they are not, like, the saviors or anything. None of these companies are, to be fair. Oh my god, that was so close. Jesus Christ, man. Yeah, because it's like people were talking up like Microsoft buying these things as like, oh, it's actually going to save them, and it's like, maybe, but often that's not what happens. I mean, they're not as bad. I guess they're not as bad as Electronic Arts when it comes to that. I'm glad that zombie was a little bit further in because I totally forgot to recast there. Yeah, Rare is a good example. This is a shame, man. It's like, there are a lot of companies that I liked when I was growing up. I've kind of like bit the dust because of that. We're gonna... Should be. We don't really need to worry about that zombie. I thought there was one more. We're gonna try and leave the King of Miskarkand this time, I think. I just hope that he like doesn't follow. Let's just use Warden's Key on this. Because we can just wait if we need to get it back. Still, yeah, Valve's like, you know, like, I have some issues, but like, they're definitely on the lower end of issues. I feel like that's what it is now, right? Like, I don't think there's any company that's ever going to be like, oh yeah, they do nothing wrong, but there's definitely a level of where they're not as bad, and Valve's definitely like up there. I mean, I just wish they'd make games again. Or fix their existing ones. One of the two. Right, Path of the Dawn now. It's not too bad a split.
The Empire is in... Of course. The Emp? In any case... Don't worry about me, my friend.
They tell us guide you, my friend.
Hands here.
Oh. I was like, what happened there?
Give my war.
Yo. At least I don't have to fucking reset if I make mistakes like that. That's how bad it is in the regular runs now.
Good. The one, if you, I hope you learned something from Tarmina about that book.
I'm just gonna wait long enough so that we know we definitely have the spell back. Because, like, again, time's not really an issue. Okay, cool. We're gonna have to wait again, probably for Termina. I mean, we might as well wait anyway, because otherwise the shops are not going to be open. Yeah, I mean, I don't play TF2, but that is the one I think about. But I would like them to drop a game again, even if it's something small. I know that's like massive cope, but
You have my ear, citizen.
I don't even necessarily mean something like Half-Life 3. I just mean anything. I suppose yeah, I suppose that's true. I know that they're not really that company anymore, but
it was so
alright, so Phineas, and then we're just gonna do the usual Paphodon stuff. Split's usually fine.
I'm Phintius. Good day.
From people I've heard that have played a lot of it, they say it's really good. It's not my kind of thing. But... oh, what am I doing? I was actually just about to mention you, Fire.
How do you
I was about to mention
Go
you. Welcome in. We're on attempt 3. I made an oopsie with the King of Miskarkand in the last one, but
What is
avoided
it,
it this time. I need to remember to not run off the edge here, because that was almost an oopsie.
Have pity, sir. I got nothing to eat.
So I don't know if this is the best way to do this. I know you can wait NOG for 2 hours in the just like the place where the guy was sponsors. I don't know if it makes much difference. And we'll see how this one goes. Obviously, if I do get hit in this one, it'll probably be my last one for the night. But we will see. At least I don't have to worry about like, oh no, I missed the tomb. It's like, it's fine. I'll just wait again. Anyone who runs Glitch knows how heartbreaking it is when you're somehow not on time for the tomb.
So, I
Cool. I love how Boris in this, when I'm doing this run, he's like all the way in there at the front and the guy comes out immediately. But anytime I do a glitch run, he's all the way at the back and the guy takes 5 years to come out. Damageless Arena would be fun. Especially if it's without glitches. I mean, you wouldn't be able to cheese it, but I guess you could, how would you deal with the Grey Aegis? That could be interesting, yeah. I have thought about, like again, like after I do this in Master Difficulty, like doing something else, because I think this is the only thing that's been done in this game. Okay. Dagon Shrine time. I just needed to make sure that my splits thing was actually updating properly, but it is. Cool. I like this split. I think the strat for this is really goofy and really funny. Yeah, it's definitely one of my favorites, probably next to Thieves Guild. And like as a speed run, I think it's my favorite. It's my favorite like chill run of this game because there's not really much to it. It's kind of just like you kill things and that's it. And like, you know, when a lot of the other runs are like down to 3 seconds, and if you mess up once, you're screwed, or you have like crashes or something. It's like a nice breather. There's no, I don't think there's really any bullshit in Arena that I can think of, like besides just the Grey just being a little bit annoying. And it's really good casually as well. Okay, so we're gonna wait for this guy to open the door, so we don't have to open it. And this is the strat for getting the Xerxes. I hope you're ready for this.
The dragon throne is empty, and we hold the amulet of kings. Praise be to your brothers and sisters. Great shall be their reward in paradise.
Yeah, what do we think of that? Sadly, we're not going to hear them as much, I don't think, because they're not aggroed. There's only the one guy that's aggroed. That guy is going to be a problem, but I feel like I've dealt with it a few times now. So provided the game doesn't bug out. That's one thing that I don't know if it's a rule I'm going to keep, but I'm choosing to like not allow quick loads like QSQL to clear aggro unless I'm bugged, because in other games, quitting out or whatever to save yourself wouldn't be allowed. But hopefully this guy will fall out. Just gonna wait 1 sec to get my magicka back. Yeah, he's following through here. Surely he'll follow through here, right? Oh no. Oh, this is bad. Listen, dude, it's not that serious. Oh no. I didn't think drinking the potion would do that. You gotta have some spice, alright? He didn't come out as like that's the way I thought he would. He usually spawns next to you. He usually spawns on your right, but he like walked right out the door. I feel like that's the guy that's following me. I feel like that's the guy that's like slow walking. So maybe we should kill him and then go through the door. But that's rough. That is rough. Well, let me just see if I can verify that, because that guy's a pain. So I mean, though, it's like you just get really unlucky. I did not know that popping the sorcery pot would clear my invisibility, because you can interact with some things and it doesn't do it. It's just really weird. But yeah, I'm not like a damageless no-hit runner, so still getting used to it. Definitely different. But I am having a lot of fun with it, so. I feel like if I get past the Great Gate split without getting hit, I think it'll be fine, because Paradise is not that hard. If you're wondering, Fire, we push him off the edge several times to his death while being invisible. So it's just like, it's not even really that tough of a fight. It's just getting to him is the hard part. But yeah, let's use this to learn. But see, I could have QSQL'd and it would have solved my problems, but that wouldn't have been as fun. Like, I feel like it's gotta be the guy that slow walks to you, but could be wrong. Let's find out. Otherwise, I just need to remember to stay invisible.
The dragon throne is empty, and we hold the Amulet of Kings. Praise be to your brothers and sisters. Great shall be their reward in paradise. Praise be.
So what if we kill that guy? This is feeling good so far. I don't hear the combat music. I do it. We're not always gonna have those sorcery pots though. Okay, so I guess we get rid of that guy, and then we're not in aggro. So that's solved. So that shouldn't happen again. Did I go one more time? For the hell of it? I feel like I go one more time just because... Why not? Let's go one more time. Let's go one more time. And this will definitely be my last one. Okay, we're just gonna do the usual. I'm just gonna like scroll all my settings just in case anyone is like, no, actually you didn't play on the right difficulty or some shit, you know. Just look at the comments of any popular challenge run and like anyone you can think of, and you'll see people who say like the dumbest shit ever. Yeah. My favorite one. You're not playing the game correctly. It's like, yeah, that's kind of the point. Kind of the point, man.
Famous high elf poise and bearing. You know, my time's almost.
I had someone when I was streaming Elden Ring Convergence runs, and there wasn't anybody around. I had someone come in and be like, something like, imagine taking the joy out of a mod to speedrun it, and I'm like, okay, what does that mean, bro?
Hey, you hear that? The guards are coming for you.
Boris, lock that door behind us.
Yes, sir. My sons, they're dead, aren't they?
We don't know that, sire. The messenger only said they were attacked.
No, they're dead. I know it.
What's this prisoner
It's
doing
like, yeah,
here?
I've totally
This
not
cell is
played the
supposed to be
mod
off
casually
limits.
at all. At any point.
Never mind. Get that gate open. Stand back, prisoner. We won't hesitate to kill you if you get in our way.
No sign of pursuit, sir.
Stay put, prisoner.
Good. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
You. I've seen you. Bite you. You will
Please,
find
sire,
your
we
own
must
path.
keep moving.
Take care. There will be blood and death before the end.
Better not close this one. There's no way to open it from the other side.
Don't try anything. I'm watching.
I just don't get people that are like that. I don't get like seeking out speedrun or challenge run content and then be like, I hate this. Like, there's a lot of things I'm not a fan of. I don't like search for them and then come into someone's chat and be like, this is the worst thing ever. It's just the way it is sometimes with people, and
Are you all right, sire?
This doesn't
I
concern
feel like it's more with challenge runs, although I definitely have had it on some speedrun stuff. It's like, but challenge runners, especially like blindfold runs or whatever, the way some people act
How could they be waiting for us
over
here?
those kind of runs is just
Don't know.
ridiculous.
Too
It's
late
like
to go back now. Don't worry, sire.
Bubsia as well, even like you'll look in his comments and there'll be people like, this is definitely
I'll take
cheated.
point.
Let's move.
Okay.
You stay here, prisoner. Don't try to follow us.
feel like we gotta stop in some ways blowing up these like 1 or 2 people that cheat and sensationalizing them. Yeah. I mean, there's really only been like 2 that I can think of that were like even high profile enough to get any sort of attention, and that's the problem, is that they get attention and then everyone like thinks that they know standards of proof. It's like, what are we doing? Like, they all think they're like private investigators that can deduce if someone's cheating, and it's just, it's not true. It's why, like, I'm not, like, really too crazy about, oh, I need to have every proof standard ever. Like, I feel like I have enough, and also, like, I know I'm not cheating, so I can easily have it verified. And, like, I'm not gonna put extra constraints on myself because people are, like, really twitchy about whether something's valid or not. Like, for example, I can 100% predict a "there's no webcam, therefore it's fake" comment. Oh god. I knew there was another one, I just didn't know where he was. I'm gonna be so for real, by the way. I actually really don't think a webcam adds that much proof standard over, like, having like an overlay or something. In my opinion, like, I just don't think, like, even if you have a hand camera or whatever, like, it's ultimately, like, the proof standards are just for the people who are legit to feel more comfortable about it. I feel like that's my take on it, is like, if you are going to add additional proof standards, it shouldn't be to satisfy some random person in the comments who likely doesn't even watch the full run anyway. It should be that you're trying to show, like, you're legit yourself to, like, members of your own community. But I feel like I have a little bit of an advantage in that, I mean, I've played a little bit of this game. I've got a few hours in this game. I feel like I can get away with it. It's like, I get it. I get it. Would I believe someone with like a webcam, hand cam and stuff over someone who has nothing on the screen, including like not a timer or anything? Well, yeah, obviously, but again, the 2 blindfolded people that we're talking about did have those things, and it wasn't the proof. Like the proof standards did help people finding them out, but I thought they would have been found out anyway, because, like, if you play in a way that's so obviously like you've got vision, and you're trying to act like you don't have vision, it's just going to be really obvious to anyone. At least to anyone that knows the game. Yeah, I don't want to get into it, so, like, I think good proof standards are good. I feel like it makes sense, especially if there's money on the line. I just feel like, because of some of the... Like, I like Carl, and I like Abysssoft and all of these channels, but I do feel like they have somewhat contributed to the hyper-sensualization of, like, people who cheat. I think if it's like if you're doing no damage runs of like an older game though, like an NES game or something like that, then I think yeah, having a webcam is probably good. And the reason for that is because it's so easy to fake that. I don't quite know how I would fake this game, like anything in this game, to be honest.
Protect the Emperor until help
And I've spent a lot of time like breaking the game, and I can't think of how I would go about faking a run in this game.
You need to get the Emperor out of here. Take them down!
For the Emperor!
Damn it, it's that prisoner again.
She ended, I suppose,
She
but
might be
like,
working with the assassins.
No, she is
I
not.
feel like that
one
would be
of them.
kind of obvious
She can help us. She must.
to anyone
help
else
us.
who like knows the game more.
As you wish, sire.
The signs I.
But that's kind of like another thing that I was going to go into is like if you're kind of like requiring people to show what they have on their machine and stuff as well. It's like even that isn't foolproof. Also, there's legitimate reasons to have cheat engine. I do have cheat engine, a portable version somewhere for like ASL stuff.
You may as well.
Like how do you prove that the person didn't just use it for a legitimate purpose
Not much fun.
on something else, you know? Moral of the story is like, if you know your run's legit, shouldn't really be any problems.
Oblivion! Take prisoner! Help the
Auto splitter language. It's stuff you use to write the auto splitters and all that. And I used cheat engine a lot when I was fixing the auto splitter for Starfield, just to have a look at like memory and stuff like that. Because for some godforsaken reason, every single time they change something, it's like we're gonna move the memory address miles away. I think we need all of this.
Hold up. I don't like this. Let me take a look. Looks clear.
I know, obviously, like,
We're
you know,
almost through to the sewers.
negative stories get more attention, so I mean, it makes sense. Like, if someone's caught doing something wrong, of course more people are going to want to watch that. But sometimes I do think to myself, like, we should have more, like, people doing kind of summon and salt style
What about that side passage back there?
videos and, like, celebrating achievements. That's like, a lot better in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, the main thing that I think is, like, probably good evidence is just that you're, like, streaming does help a lot, even though people do cheat while they stream. That is very rare, to be honest. You have to go to quite a bit of effort to cheat while you're streaming, and that's why streaming is, like, a requirement for every single, like, paid challenge.
Stranger, you chose a path.
No. First, it's a here.
Intelligence, willpower. It's athletics, instruction, illusion, mercantile, scary, sneak, speechcraft, Kilio.
I was.
I mean, I guess one thing I do is, like, as a proof standard, I suppose, is, like, I have my archive channel, and, like, everything is there, including, like, previous runs. They'll all be there. But that's also just because I don't like that Twitch deletes them after a while. Oh, I thought that was the rat. That's the rat over there. let's get smoothing. Definitely took a little bit longer on that intro. Vaguely, yeah. Vaguely.
Spare a coin for the infirm. You'll.
What can I interest you in? You drive a hard bargain. An X. You got it. You got a good price. A good price.
I mean, the worst thing you can do is like
Thank
delete stuff. Even if it's for a
Take
legitimate
care.
reason. Yeah, like, I mean, I'm not saying like someone shouldn't be able to clear content if they want to. I'm just saying that like deleting stuff at all is like the fastest way to have someone be like, oh yeah, you're up to no good. Because there are obviously people who they get caught and then they delete everything. I mean, that person that cheated in Final Fantasy VII did that.
If we, please, I'm in desperate need of help, and I think you're the only one that I can turn to. All right then, I'm listening.
Well met. Can I interest you in some of my wares? A fine transaction. You drive up.
But in like other news, I guess, of like not
You got
really
a
like
great-
sensationalizing it, but just being kind of shocked to find out.
excellent.
I
A good price for a
I
good,
recently learned from Trans, like a video of
good
his,
price
that
for a good customer.
this person that I watched do like
You
a Silent
too.
Hill
Hello.
Good to see you.
deathless.
you.
They say that
I don't know if it
King
was
Halcyon
hitless. I think it was
made an
definitely
alliance with House
deathless though.
Ress.
And it was
Together they
basically
pick apart
like
the carcass
if he
of ruined
if he dies, he has to go all the way back to the first game. And I was like, that's really cool. And I watched one of the videos while I was doing stuff for uni. I think it was stuff for uni. I mean, it might have been while I was practicing something for this. And I thought, you know, it's a decent video, but it turns out the guy was just like using cheats, and like he got found out in Resident Evil, and
Can I interest you in some of my
it's
wares?
just like that though was just kind of gutting, because it's like, oh,
Bye.
that video was
Eat a
kind of cool, but then when I thought about it, I'm
Have a
like, it
look
was
around.
kind of vague posty
You won't
and
find better.
strange. I don't really understand doing that in particular, but that's just me. Well, another thing for me with like the not worrying about what people say is like, I mean, I could be wrong, but I highly doubt that my like run of this is gonna get like 100,000 views like Gino's did or whatever. So I'm not really too concerned, you know. I'm doing it for fun first and foremost.
Can I interest you in some of my wares?
I think that's the thing, like, a lot of the time these channels that there's any sort of wrongdoing going on, they're quite big. Like, I don't think anyone really cares if, like, a person with 2 subscribers does this kind of thing. Still wrong, but I just don't think people would care as much. I don't really know how much that subs that person had, but they definitely had a lot more than that. But yeah. Anyway, hopefully this'll be the one. We'll see. So far it's just been silly things. Yeah, I mean, you can send it if you want. Sure, I'll take a look at it later. Seriously? Okay, cool. Okay, slightly dodgy that he's on the trap. That's why you always check. I mean, did I get hit by one and not notice? Because if I did, I mean, I'll reset. I mean, it is possible sometimes the health bar doesn't come up. I don't think I got hit by it though. Oh no, it just yeah, that's fair. Suppose the way it's I suppose the way it is written, it would give that impression, yeah. The reason the both is there is just because sometimes no-hit runs might exclude certain things, like, for example, in Elden Ring, fall damage doesn't count as a hit, unless it kills you. But in this one, I'm just saying, like, it's damage less. So, even things like that count as a hit. But yeah, we're just trying to do it without taking any damage. So it's just, you know, it's been a little bit pedantic, I suppose. Like, I probably should have, like, a command or something, like a bot that has a command for the run, because it's one of those things. It has a different meaning in literally every game. But yeah, we're just trying to beat the entire main quest glitchless without getting hit or taking any damage. I'm excluding quick saving and quick loading to get out of aggro as well. We also do a skip at Sancretor as well. I'm not doing that skip just because it's a little bit verging on the lines of cheatsy. I should be leveling my stuff up. Also, hello Red Knight and welcome on in.
We watch and wait.
Okay, I feel like... Yeah, I mean, it's a fair question. I fully expect to be asked the question a few times, so I'm not bothered. Like, this run, I think, has only been done by Gino Machino, and that's it, so it's not exactly well known.
I'm brother.
I am also kind of inferring what some of the rules are.
It will be safest
as well.
waste
So
no time. You must find Tarmin before the enemy.
Well, take care.
I love that you have to talk to me. Though. I don't know why I can't use WASD info on this.
You sleep.
Hello, Lucian.
Now, have you joined
Nobody.
us?
That's not what
Your
I wanted
path
to do.
is clear.
Alright, ready for power leveling? It's so fun.
Will embrace you as family.
So yeah, we gotta get our illusion up to 50, and then we can use our broken invisibility spell, which is the main bread and butter of this run, that's for sure. I am slightly worried that because I'm getting a little bit more tired, I'm gonna get hit by like the most random shit. It's already happened once. Very riveting. I hope everyone likes this album. It really doesn't make any sense. Like, you're gonna see in a little bit in some of the areas where we're running past enemies, and it's just ridiculous. Like, you can just ignore them entirely. It also makes the Mankar Cameron fight possible because he has reflect damage, he has reflect spell, so it would kind of be really hard to kill him damageless otherwise, but because of this spell we can do a really goofy strat where we just push him off the edge multiple times. Oh yeah, I should have said that this one's on novice difficulty. I probably will do it on master as well at some point, but I mean, difficulty in Elder Scrolls games for the most part is kind of just like everything is a tank and you do less damage. Almost to 50. I could be doing this while walking, but we'll just do it here so that I definitely have this spell in situations where I might be in danger. Yeah, that's true, that's true. I always like that having that option. It sucks when they don't give you that option. No, I don't think we go past level 2. I don't think we have any reason to. I think we just do that one level up for the slightly extra willpower. I mean, technically we could level up again, but we don't want to level up too much because then the enemies will be harder to kill. It's because you know the way Oblivion works. But yeah, this is my like first time ever doing this kind of run, so I'm still kind of adjusting to it. Like, I'm definitely not playing as safe as I should be. I'm very much just used to going fast. And going fast in this is a very quick way to end the run. Going too fast anyway. I'm gonna wait for these guys to kill the scamps.
Stand this. Bye.
Definitely safer to let these guys kill the scamps than having them do their little dance and then shoot you with a fireball while facing the opposite direction. I mean, fall damage in this game is crazy. I don't think it's quite as bad as Elden Ring, though. I cannot work out Elden Ring fall damage, but fall damage in this game is weird. Like, you can drop from what looks like the same distance and take damage, and then other times you're fine. It's so weird. I've definitely had sometimes in practice where I was so sure I'd be fine, and then just immediately you take like half your HP bar as well. So I found out that these guys are props. They go out there, but they don't actually appear on the outside, so you can just ignore them. I think they probably are just like to simulate, like, oh, you know, they're going out of the gate to try and get down to the camps. I don't know if that thing does damage, I can't remember. Yeah, that's the thing of like the way the leveling works is like if you do things in a certain order, it can be a bit mad. I mean, I get why they did it. Obviously, they wanted it to be so that you could do everything. But it's a little bit crazy to think that like when you leave the sewers or whatever, you leave the sewers and the bandits have like leather and that, and then you go do some stuff and they suddenly have like Daedric and all that. They just get it bestowed on them by the gods. Oh, what the hell was going on with my keyboard there? That was weird. Okay. I'm gonna say there's usually a scamp in here. Okay. And we're absolutely gonna abuse the wait function to get our magicka back. There should be 2 scamps in here, or 2 enemies. It's usually scamps though that are up here. Why did this guy just decides to like roleplay walk towards you? You don't need to worry about him. I mean, no. Just depends how much leveling you do and where you play. Alright, time for this dodgy trap again. hate that thing so much. I think it's just a scamp and the Dremora that's here, so we should be able to just run past them. I'm a little bit concerned with the fact that they got aggro back and that they're just gonna like wake up and attack. We'll see. I'm just gonna wait to get my Shadow Shape back. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay. That isn't slightly bad. Okay. That was scuffed because I accidentally cast twice. Like, that was so scuffed. I'm really shocked I made it out of there without getting hit, but we kind of YOLO'd it. One thing I need to remember is, like, if you're in that section, if you're in the Sigil Sanctum, you need to have an extra cast. It's so easy to get fucked by those enemies. Yeah, exactly. That's why I was like so sure that was it. I was like, well, here we go again. That'll be a fast run, but so I was just like, they're gonna know where I am, and it's like because the spell ends when you interact with something. If an enemy has aggro in the previous cell and you go through and you forget that they had aggro, they will come through the door and hit you. It's happened to me so many times in practice. We can mark that. Right here, though, we're just gonna let Savian Mantis and the guards work. We can't hit Clanfears. Clanfears have reflect damage, so it would just be a good way to suicide to run. Sure, taking your time over there, buddy. Oh my god. I'd love to help, but if I shoot at this guy, he'll hurt me, and that would be the end of the run. Yeah, cam spells are really weird in this game. Like, I feel like some of them are actually like straight up broken. Like they just don't function properly. Alright. So the next section isn't too bad. We just need to make sure we talk to the guy first. Not like getting a bounty would end the run, but it's just annoying.
Such violence!
I only learned recently, by the way, that Joffrey can die here. I never knew that. Like in all the time that I played the game casually and ran the game, I never knew that Joffrey could die here if you're too slow. Like right there, I almost just did myself in because I was running off the stairs. And for some reason, when you run off the stairs in this game, you get like a propelled forward.
Your timing is excellent.
Yeah, I like fear spells.
Is almost
Die,
here.
unbeliever!
Talos, bless me.
The dawn is breaking! You are weak like the gods you pray to. Only the chosen will survive the cleansing.
Like the
Wrong
gods you
move.
pray to.
Yeah, I think what happens with
Who are they?
Joffrey here is that his flag like flips.
There may be more of them.
It's the same with Martin and at the Great Gate. Because he's non-essential at the moment, but the moment that we finish this conversation, he's back to essential again. I do prefer that way of doing it over how Fallout 4 changed essential flags. Like, definitely makes it feel more dynamic and like people can actually die. Fallout 4 has some mad ways of stopping you from like killing a character that's not meant to be killed before they're meant to be. Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed 4 for what it was, but definitely prefer New Vegas. Although I've heard like as a speedrun 4 is actually one of the better ones. The New Vegas run is like cool, but it's almost incomprehensible to me with like the reload dashing and all that. Although I suppose people would probably say the same about the any % run of this game now, as well. You can mark that one. Yeah, you should. So far we haven't had a Spelltomes Conjurer incident, but I am expecting it to happen sometime. Yeah, 100%. I feel like the factions and guilds have been a little bit lacking in like recent releases. Like, they just don't feel like they have as much depth to me. Should kill this guy because he's going to be there on the way out. Alright, dodgy drop down number 1. Go. I believe I figured that this zone coming up is a drop aggro zone, so we should be okay when we go for here. Yeah, they definitely feel more like miscellaneous quests, you know what I mean? Like, they're not really... They don't have the same stake, like, you don't feel like you're... You need to die. Just gonna wait for my Magica to come back a little bit. Do I have any potions? I'd like a full cast to get to the other side of that room. Okay, cool. I think Oblivion has like some of the better guilds. Like, I think the Dark Brotherhood and the Thieves Guild are probably like the best, in my opinion. Like, I love Thieves Guild casually. Alright, we can't wait, but I'm gonna wait here a little bit to get my magicka back, because we're gonna need it for... Just a little bit paranoid that that zombie was gonna follow me through the cell. Dark Brotherhood is great. I mean, it's not like it has to be evil all the time, but I did like that the Oblivion one... Like, the Oblivion one kind of, like, locks into it being like, this is a cult where you kill people for pleasure. Yeah, Skyrim's Thieves Guild, like, I have so many opinions on, like, the end, specifically the ending of the Thieves Guild. I just think it makes no sense whatsoever. Oh hey, he opened the door for me, what a legend. Yeah, the ending of the Thieves Guild in Skyrim is just so whack to me, because it's like... They tried to build up Mercer as being this, like, crazy scheming thing, but... Yeah. Yeah, exactly, that's what it's like, they tried to build him up, and it just felt so, like... anticlimactic, and also, like... How did, like, no one know that he was doing this? Like... I know there's like a note you can pick up in the guild hall or whatever that like kind of hints that he's up to no good, but I don't know, it just feels so simple. And I feel like the Nightingale's part was like really cool, but it just kind of gets brushed over as like an after you've done like the main kind of thing. Like it feels more like a plot device than a central theme, but...
Don't worry about me.
To be honest, that's kind of the problem I have with a lot of Skyrim's guilds, though. It's like they have decent concepts, but they just feel very simple in how they execute them. Definitely more like, go here, do this. And it's like, that's fine. But I guess like I prefer if like the faction quests are a little bit more than just the miscellaneous quest, because otherwise, like, what's the real difference?
Good. What? If you... I hope you learned something from Tarmina.
Yeah, that's true. Something that's a bit weird though with Skyrim for me though is that sometimes it flips that on its head, and like for example the College of Winterhold, you just kind of walk up and go, hey, I can cast this really basic spell. Okay, here you go, you're into our college that has all these like ancient secrets and people inside it that are really powerful. And then it's like you do one lecture, and then you're immediately sent on like a crazy mission. Like, I'm not saying I need it to be like you do a bunch of crazy mundane things and then you get to the main quest. Just it would have been nice if you did a little bit more. But then you have other ones where it's like you do tons of fetch quests before you can even start.
It was so.
But yeah, the Thieves Guild had the problem. I don't know if it's... Did they fix that in the Legendary Edition or whatever it was? Like the most recent one where you could only take one... You could only take one of like the jobs that you got at a time. Because I always have a mod that lets you take them all at the same time whenever I play Skyrim casually.
I'm Finty. Good day.
Yeah, that to me was like a major thing that annoyed me, because it's like there's supposed to be like jobs that you do to like build your status, but also like along the way. But if you can only take one of each person, it's just like they could be all be in different cities, and so they feel more like a drag. Whereas with the model, as you take them all, it's kind of like, oh, I have a reason to go to I don't know, like Whiterun. There's some jobs to do there. I'll do them while I'm there, and it just felt like a lot better. Have I tried peanut Nutella? No, I have not. Sounds nice though. No, don't talk to me.
What is it, citizen?
So we pick up Warden's key from the Tower Stone when we go towards Umbra, and that's how we're able to like
You're not easy to get.
Unlock these hard locks.
Follow me.
Yeah, I would have liked more pickpocketing for sure, like especially in Thieves Guild. It is kind of more like a you just kind of like accumulate stuff that you steal. Like if you steal from the Red Diamond Jewelry store in the Imperial City and you sell to a fence, you pretty much have enough for like the first I want to say like 3 special jobs. Or if you steal from any Mages Guild as well. And then, yeah, like max level locks don't have any real fail state. Although people do say that they find the lockpick minigame in this harder.
So,
I don't really think it's harder, it's just different. Like I think both of them are actually pretty easy. But obviously, like when you do a master lock or whatever in the other games, I'd say the master locks are much harder to do. Like once you have the method down for how to pick one kind of lock, you can kind of do any of them. Also, one thing in this game that's kind of mad is that you can get the skeleton key at level 10. So unless you're specifically going out of your way to use security, there's pretty much no reason to ever level that. Alright, hopefully we don't get any memes here this time. Oops, that's the wrong spell. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, I guess, I don't know how everyone would have found it casually. Like, maybe some people don't go into those places and steal as much, and maybe the idea behind it was like, depending on how brave you are with your stealing, you might unlock them at different rates, but you really do just need one successful haul. But I suppose they did front load all the good content to the special jobs anyway. Like for sure. They're definitely the best part of the guild. Like that first half is kind of a slog, but the rest of it's really good. There's usually an enemy up here. Yep, dodge. Yep. Yeah, it doesn't really have anything arena. Like, I don't think there's even anything that's really close to it in Skyrim. I can't think of one anyway.
Praise be. The dragon throne is empty, and we hold the amulet of kings. Praise be to your brothers and sisters.
It's so goofy that this doesn't break my invisibility. I feel like we gave him enough time. We should be okay. I've never had that problem with Mankar not showing up in Paradise in like a very long time. Yeah, I mean, it is kind of funny that a lot of the followers you just get by like punching the shit out of them. I think that's really funny, but yeah, other than that, there's not really like a kill people for entertainment and money like there, you know? Okay, cool, no aggro. On to spies. What time is it? Probably just want to wait then. I don't think doing the fast travel thing would be worth.
Hail! Ah, I hope to have at least part of it.
Thank you. Track. I'm counting on...
I remember I'm gonna have enough. I feel like I'm just gonna wait until I get Warden's Keep back, because I don't want to risk the meme that sometimes happens where the guard comes in and catches you, because I'm just scared of hitting the wrong option. But we'll see if I have enough after I wait until 7. Because sometimes I hit resist arrest by accident and that would just be like an immediate hit. Okay, we don't have it back. I'm just gonna wait 24 hours. In normal glitchless, we usually fast travel to Castle Anvil and then back, because normal glitchless is on a really tight schedule. And I found out that like if you're on good pace, you'll have the warden keys back for this door. But we've used it an additional time in this run to avoid having to attack the King of Miskarkand, because he's really annoying. I do still dislike the fade-ins in these games now. Like, I know why they exist, but it doesn't make it any less annoying.
What? You Ma'am? I will send word to the Countess at once.
I've deciphered the not. Are you? Farewell, my friend.
Hopefully he's still out here.
Captain, you should run.
Thanks. We'll. All right.
So far, so good.
All right, boys, listen up. We've got to close that gate over there. Nobody likes the idea of going into that thing, but let's.
Enough yapping, bro. We've got stuff to do.
Look out!
We definitely want these scamps to be killed. You don't want them to be here on the way out, because that's just a massive meme.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
I think that's all of them. Be really careful with how I use my sprint key here. I don't want to careen myself off the edge into the lava.
Here comes another one.
It's definitely slower to wait for a bird to kill these guys, but it's safer, I think, just because if we don't, they have a chance of following us through. That was close. We don't want to get caught with our pants down, like, because these guys decide to follow through when the spell's not. Does mean it's going to be entirely on birds to solo all of these guys. Yep, that's exactly what I expected to happen. We can probably kill one of them. Like, if he wakes up, we can probably kill one of them. Maybe both. Yeah. I didn't realize we were far enough away there. There's usually a scamp in here. A little bit scared. Okay, that's the second trap dealt with. There is one more trap that I am afraid of that is really annoying. And it's in Great Gate. Well, technically there's multiple traps there, if you count the beginning of it, but... He's with us, that's good.
Look out!
Just need him to kill these two. Awesome. Good job. Want to run ahead of him because he's gonna aggro every single one of them and they're gonna go crazy.
Here comes another one.
So you worried about this guy?
Die!
There's... I think we should be okay. Hopefully. Alright, we're doing the whole of Sancretor, which I always get lost in because we barely ever like I don't do it, we obviously don't do it in the run, so like the regular run, so I'm probably gonna get lost a bunch, but as long as we don't get hit. We can leave him out there and go get the quest first.
Have you helped, Captain?
I figured out.
Oh, he's came in here anyway, that's good.
This is...
Berg and
sure
his
to
men
speak
closed
to
the
Joff
Oblivion
about
Gate
the
yet?
armor.
Good work, but if
There are, yeah. There are lots of gates, actually.
But
There are
here. You should speak to the
specific ones at every city, which is what he was just talking to us about. It's an optional quest where you can go close them, and in exchange you get like better soldiers for the Great Gate fight. And then I think there are, I want to say 50 random gates that can open in different locations. Like the one that sometimes opens when we're on the way to Miss Karkan, that's a random one. Doesn't always open. I don't remember exactly how it works. I think it's like if you go in and out of cells, there's like a chance for it to spawn a gate. And then there are some gates that are spawned by story progress. Like I know for a fact after you bring Martin back to Wayne and Priory, I think some of them open. Be really careful on the way up here to Sancretor, because it can be a bit dicey when you're on mountains in this game. No, they cannot. If you do that, you basically lock yourself out of all of them. That's why in 100% runs of like OG, it's done way early in the run. You close all of them way before you touch that part of the main quest. 100% is crazy. Like if you like Oblivion and you want to see a crazy run, look up the 100% run by Sheikah Ben. It's so good. There's actually two of them. There's one that's without DLC and one that's with. The run used to be like 60 odd hours long, and now it's down to like 12 and 14 hours respectively. Right. Where are these skeletons? Hey, where's the other one? I saw him walking. Where is he? Okay, well, I mean, it shouldn't really matter. As long as we're not in aggro, After we kill this ghost, we should be fine. There you go. We should be fine on the way out. Emphasis on should. Absolutely want to kill all of these ghosts, because they like to pursue you through multiple cells. That was close. I mean, obviously we've determined that Sancretor skip is fine for glitchless, but I would consider an exploit like more of an exploit than, say, like running up the stairs to advance the dialogue and get the rat wall to come quicker is. Because you are technically using an item that is glitchy to do it. Like, telekinesis is broken in this game. It does not function properly unless you have certain circumstances, and we are technically using its broken functionality to skip Sancretor. But it makes the route more fun, and so that's why it was agreed upon. But for this, I just feel like it would take out some of the danger and just sort of be like antithetical to the kind of run it is, so I'm just not going to do it. Even if it means, you know, this is a little bit more of a slog because we got to kill all of these guys, but... Now, you could argue that Clavicus File is more of that because that skips an entire gold requirement. However, like, that has such a precedent in these games runs that I decided to keep it. Like, not even a lot of people know that that's a skip. Slash glitch, whatever you want to call it. I may do another one of these where I do like one of the other shrines, like maybe Azura or Shiragorath or something, just so I can say I've done it. But I don't think that would add much to the run. Like, this is a main quest area, so it makes sense, but like, I don't really think that adding on a shrine quest would add that much difficulty or anything to it. It would just make the run like one segment longer. So it's just... But I probably will do it anyway, just for fun, like. Because that's the thing with these kind of runs, is that... Yeah, so... telekinesis doesn't work properly if you have, like, a scroll. Or the spell. It doesn't persist the telekinesis. Unless you have a spell of the same type. You don't have to be able to cast it. You just need to have something else of telekinesis, and then it'll work. So what we do for Sancretor Skip is we get the lesser staff of telekinesis, which is only 10 feet. We buy the spell from the vendor that's 30 feet. And when you have both equipped, it extends the lesser staff to be 30 feet. Because otherwise, the only way to get a greater staff of telekinesis is to go to the Mages Guild, which would take 500 years. So that's the skip, and then there's a very specific jump we do to get the armor. Yeah, I just felt like that was a little bit too much for this kind of run. I just felt like you'd be skipping like all of this, and it just wouldn't be as cool. Even though I always fucking get lost in here. But it literally just doesn't work properly casually. Like, you can't really use it unless you use the spell under like certain circumstances. You can get a greater staff randomly from the King of Miskarkand, but not telekinesis. It's not in his pool. And staff RNG used to be a massive part of the run. It still is in glitchless to an extent. It does save quite a bit of time. But in glitched, we kind of routed it out. There's a forget, is it this place we go to now? I think it's this place, and then we go to the left first and then the right. So it was like quite cool, like that's another reason the skip is allowed. Red is like, because it's something that like no one uses and it's a mechanic that's broken. That was another reason we decided to allow it for glitchless as well, because it's like, outside of that, where the hell would you use telekinesis and what would you use it for? So it's like cool for it to have a use in some respect, even if it's in like a very niche circumstance. What the hell is going on? My enter key was not working. Oh wait, have I not got the right quest on? Is that why I'm following the wrong marker? Oopsie daisy. Yeah, I have. I was about to say, I'm going the wrong way. I'm doing what the average player does with these games with fucking markers and not actually paying attention to what I'm doing and just following it like an idiot. Like, I just fell victim to the hand-holdiness everyone complains about in video games. I just did it. I would like to get my magicka back, please. Please and thank you. Just because I don't quite remember how many ghosts there are left. Yeah, I couldn't remember if there was a way you could go there that would take you right back, but no, that's the other place. That's if you go the other way. Maybe? Like, maybe they have slightly more? Oh no, this isn't the right way. This is the way to the chest. See what I mean about getting fucking lost in here? It's just been so long since I like did this like casually as well. We good, so I'm pretty sure we've got rid of all of the ghosts and stuff in here. Come on, dude, hurry the fuck up. Not got all day. Also, another thing, like, the reason I would, like, excluded it is because you get hit by the barrier almost 100% of the time unless you jump in a certain way. And it doesn't do damage, right? It doesn't do any damage, but it does drain your attributes. So to me, that is getting hit. Like, it doesn't do damage, but you are still getting hit by it. So yeah, I feel like that would like if you were trying to wangle like, no, that's not actually a hit specifically for that, I just think that would be silly. It did do damage in the original game though, which is, it's interesting that they changed that. I also love that they fixed the original Sancretor skip with like an AoE fireball kind of staff, but then made another Sancretor skip possible by changing the geometry. And telekinesis still being broken. Actually, that's like the story of this version of the game. Like, we've got the any percent run down to 3 minutes 32 seconds because we can mostly replicate everything, just in different ways, just different glitches, but achieve the same stuff. It was a combo, Joe. It was Captain Ezekiel who found the jump, and that you could grab it with a certain telekinesis staff.
There is.
Microwave did the routing for like the money and stuff, so that we'd be able to buy it, like buy the things. I found the lesser telekinesis staff with the spell. So it was definitely like a joint effort to find it, and it was a very cool thing, you know? Like, we all worked together to make it happen. Yeah, the extension. Like, I basically spent like 4 hours just testing telekinesis in this game, and figured out so much about it that not even the wiki has.
Greeting.
Like, even the wiki doesn't really understand how telekinesis works, because it was so clearly like an afterthought. Okay, so this is probably where I'm gonna get hit. Like, I'm fully expecting it. I'm not expecting this to be the one. It's either gonna be this split or the next split I'm expecting to get hit, but I'm just glad that we've got here, you know, it's practice. We'll see what happens though. Because there's so much bullshit in the actual Great Gate that can hit you. I should do that, yeah, I keep forgetting to. I mean, that is kind of like the point. Like, I'm saying that, but like, that's the point, is that it's like a community wiki. I should submit to it. But I just found it interesting that, like, a lot of the people who do contribute to the wiki are people who do quite extensive labbing at these things, and I guess, like, just no one gave a shit about telekinesis, because, like, why would you? But I spent, like, 4 hours on it and managed to make the skip work. And that's like sometimes what it's like when you're doing speedrunning, like a lot of time is spent in lab figuring stuff out. Sometimes a lot harder to figure things out than get the run itself. So I am like slightly worried about Martin dying, but he hasn't died yet in this section. That guy got fucking twice, holy shit. This is gonna be a big upload if it is the run. It's like very underrated. Like I'd say also like the small steps that lead to finding big things, because like yeah, it's cool to talk about like the random person who found like, I don't know, Ace, right? But a lot of times it's like someone finding something that seems like innocuous, but then through having understanding of other tech and glitches, you know how to make it work. I mean, that's basically what happened with Ratchet, though. I mean, it was just during a run, and like, he just found that you could like manipulate shit with the bolt count. Those runs are insane now. I don't know if you saw it, Joel, but the game can be beaten in like under a minute now, because they found a warp to the last planet. It's crazy. I mean, obviously it's a different category, which makes sense, but I just find it crazy how it went from, oh, we can skip about 50% of the planets. Oh, now we can skip about 70. Now we can skip all of them to the last one, which is really funny. At least I think it's a different category anyway. I'm pretty sure I saw it get separated on the board, which does make sense. Be really fucking careful here. This bit is always sus. Yeah, like that's the thing. Like it makes sense. Like if you have something that skips almost everything, the category is just going to become dead within like days, because there's only so much you can improve on it at that point. It's why like I like a balance. Like I think the Oblivion 90% is really good. It's short, but it has a lot of cool tech. But it's, I mean, maybe you could say it's dead now because of me, but I actually don't think that's true. I think someone could beat it. I don't know. I don't think he sees me. Fucking hope not. We can't wait here because we're technically on the time limit, but I'm just going to wait a little bit so that I have 2 casts. Should be good. We should have enough as well when we go through. Come on, guys, kill him.
Farewell, my...
Okay, on to paradise. Oh.
Congratulations on your victory, ma'am.
I'm gonna go inside and wait. That it's resetting to 0 makes me think Conjurer. I don't want to take that risk this late in the run. The Spell Tome's Conjurer. He will pursue you from the moment you leave the sewers. We haven't seen him yet, and it reset to 0 there. That sometimes does just happen. I'm just concerned that it was him, because Cloudrower Temple is not a safe place. It's not considered a safe location outside there. I have had him show up there in other runs, and I don't want him to show up, spawn in my face, and instantly hit me. That's what I was afraid of.
So, the cat's paw of the Septims arrives at last. You
Can't
didn't
fear that's a
think
bit
you could
unlucky.
take me unawares here of all places, in the paradise that I created.
Maybe he just won't see.
Look now upon my paradise. Gaia Alata in the old tongue, a vision of the past and the future. Behold.
Hey, in OG Master difficulty, we buy a whole 1 skooma. And we use it. Master difficulty glitchless
If you are
levels.
truly the hero of destiny, as I hope, the garden will
Right, so talk
uphold
about
you
clan
for
fears again. We cannot kill any of these guys because if we hit them, we will instantly get hit because they are clan fears.
pinnacle of paradise.
So in this location, we really are going to abuse the fact that we can more or less just run past them. Pretty fucked up enemy, to be honest.
How little you understand. You cannot stop Lord Dagon.
I don't like this guy. Sometimes he aggroes for like seemingly no reason.
Many are their names and the names of their masters. The cold harbor of Meridian.
Oh, I must have hit the wrong option. I
The
was like,
10
what?
moon shadows of Mithara and Dawn's beauty. The princedom of Lorcon, misnamed Tamriel by deluded mortals.
Also, yap session time.
Yes, you understand now. Tamriel is just...
Oh no.
Lord Dagon
Right, if it's just him, we're fine.
There, let me.
He comes to
Don't want
liberate
help from
the
all the bell.
occupied lands.
That was close. I was so scared there. I really thought he was going to instantly tap me with that dagger, or whatever it was he summoned.
You think I mock you? Not at all. In your
Not
coming,
at all.
I hear the footsteps of fate. You are the last defender of decadent Tamriel. I am the midwife of the mythic dawn, Tamriel Reborn. I welcome you, if you truly are the agent of fate. I tire of the self-styled heroes who set themselves in my path only to prove unworthy in the event.
Yeah, we get it, bro. We get it. You're so cool. Are you ready for the Mancar strat? Let's hope it works.
I have waited a long time for you, champion of old Tamriel. You came...
A little bit precise. Bear with it.
She was here a second ago.
She was here a second ago. I like it when he walks up the stairs for me. That has happened before. We'll let him, like, settle down a little bit, you know? Right, he's glitching out, but it's fine. Trust me, he will fall normally. This happens sometimes.
Where are you?
Okay, he didn't take damage, that's a little bit annoying. Oh, walk back up, walk back up. Try pushing him like further down.
Where are you?
Oh no, he healed, man. This might be Jover. Wait, like, this is the one problem with the strat, is that it's very easy for it to fail if he chooses to heal. He doesn't always heal. Just, you know, RNG. I'm gonna have to cast it. Stop. Stop, bro. Work with me here, man. Work with me here. You know you want to go off the edge and die. Yeah, I know. If I... No, he's still falling again. No. We can't leave. Yeah, I think it's just GG's.
You cannot stop Lord Dagon!
Strength against strength.
I don't even have any.
You cannot escape the Master's vigilance.
Well, we might be cooked.
She was here a second ago.
Why did he have to do the slow fall meme, man? Slow would have been fine.
You cannot escape them.
Oh, I tried. I really tried. And that sucks. That really sucks. We just got unlucky. I think maybe grabbing like 2 sorcery pots might be good as a backup for there. I think there's some in one of the... That sucks. Well, you know, you saw the idea. Sometimes he'll die almost immediately, you push him off 3 times, but... Sadly that was not the case. But hey, my Great Gate practice obviously came in. We got past it, so I'm confident that, like, if we can replicate this and get back here and have better luck, then we can definitely get it. It's just, the game didn't want it to happen today. But we will mark that as a new PB. Yeah, the snowfall thing, I don't... It's when he had his staff out. It's unfortunate, but, you know, like, we pretty much almost got there. We just need to get past this split. And then, to be honest, it's kind of free after that. Like, the last split is really not that bad. I do wonder if I should just make a safety save. But yeah. So we're now like down to only being hit in 1 split. And I wouldn't really say that was on me, it's just bad luck. So I think we'll get this the next time. I'm not sure when I'll do more of this. Maybe tomorrow, as in like Thursday. But I am enjoying it a lot. Like, I'm not angry that I didn't get the run. Keeps it interesting. But it's like, it is quite long, obviously. I think we will leave it there for now. Thank you for hanging here, Joe, and thank you to everyone for watching. Yeah, it would not have been as fun if we, it would not have been as fun if we just got it first try. As much as it would be cool, I'm happy that, you know, we're having a try for this. The game is really, trying its hardest to not let us get it, but we will get it. But yeah, I will see you all later. You have a good night. Goodbye for now.